well.
That's not true. That's not true. Definitely made some noise.
Well,
I heard definitely shouting.
But we have the OpTic fans really quiet here in the audience, and this OpTic squad is really a team that kind of feeds off of that energy.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember these guys aren't in soundproof booths anymore. Like, if you get loud, chances are some of that noise may sneak through. And
Looney on your screen is going to be opening things up for us. Let's see what he is able to do. ASM1 running right down the middle. You can see the teammates spreading out around poolside. Looney crossing over as we turn on your COD vision. Those are your red outlines. OpTic Gaming going up against your blue team, the Sentinel squad in Team Kaliber. Sharp really just playing this one very patiently in the first minute here with the bow sitting behind the big rock. Ben, what's the plan here from TK? Are they playing from the more advantageous side?
Yeah, absolutely. And the reason behind that is because TK are going to continuously spawn where Sharp is closer to that home flag, whereas OpTic Gaming going to get that bottom terrace spawn. You actually saw that there on the bottom right of that minimap. One of those OpTic Gaming players forced to rotate all the way back to their flag. Nature actually causing some good problems here for TK with that flagpole, and as long as he runs that toward that spawn, they should be okay. The big gunfight though is going to come from the OpTic Gaming player trying to get that cut. I think he actually just won it. He did. OpTic Gaming getting a 1-0.
Oh, big win by Nadeshot. He actually picks up 2 kills on this run. His first 2 engagements are successful. So is that flag run. 59-second score here from OpTic.
Yeah, that was really, really good play from OpTic Gaming there. And that's why they're so good at this map, because they can do things like that even on the bad side. Too many times you see teams struggle and pull the flag maybe the incorrect way there on the unpreferred side.
I was just impressed that, you know, Nadeshot, you always say you got to win your one-on-one. Just one gunfight. That time he had to get 2.
He won 2.
So clutch plays to start things off. Now they have the momentum again back in their favor, just like that. Everything that TK did, OpTic wipes away in 59 seconds. But Theory doesn't want to give up yet. He's going to lead the charge. Grenades going, no hit markers, but he's met at the wall. Sharp, next one in. You're going to see Looney pick up 1, but there's 3 down, make it 4 down now for OpTic. Formal and Krim getting the job done.
Good defensive stance. This is actually interesting from TK. Someone has spawned up and actually overextended towards that bottom side. And who actually is that? That's going to be Theory, and he's going to lose that gunfight, and that puts TK in a very bad position because OpTic Gaming have complete control of that base. I think they're going to get 4 down if Krim wins this
big
gunfight.
2-piece from Goon. He was weak, though, and Krim is going to 1-bullet him, so...
Krim's in a really bad spot here, though.
Yeah, he's surrounded by 3 players. Nice spawns by TK. Will not allow him to get very far. We're going to go over to Scump, though. Scump, by himself on this side of the map, continues to apply the pressure inside TK's base. Goonjar has had his hands full all game long so far, and he's going to pick up another big kill on Nadeshot, challenging Formal. The bow battle going down here at the pool, and that one's won by Goon again.
You know, originally I thought we may see Goonjar rock that IMR, but against a team like OpTic Gaming, I don't think that's going to work. You have players like Scumpy running at you, for example, and Crimsix running at you with the SMGs, ASM1s. It isn't going to work. You're going to need a fully automatic weapon.
The IMR is a fantastic weapon, but you have to hit your 2 shots so precisely. Right. And really, OpTic Gaming constantly going to flood. You make that super difficult. Looney, though, picking up big kills. You also see Theory going to be running this flag. Let's go to Goon. Goon was the key player to get the cutoffs on the opposite side of the map. Now that's Looney's job, and this should be a 1-1 game. Theory, though, goes down inside. Looney can't get to it in time, and that flag is going to be returned. Big plays coming through from Scump.
And that basically came down to Goonjar not winning his gunfight. Then you saw Looney had to try and cover so many different angles that when Theory was running through that bottom circle area, he was going to get taken down, and that was a really good play from OpTic Gaming.
I just kind of question Theory cutting through lobby. He went into the heart lobby, should have ran around. He had 2 teammates there.
Right.
So just trying to be a little bit faster. It's going to cost him, but look at this. Looney is going to go for the pole. He did just lose his support in Theory. Has to do it by himself, and Nadeshot was just given the business. 1-on-1 for the flags right now, and it looks like actually now they're going to have teammates in support. Krim is going to get out safely as Formal is causing a distraction.
Heads-up play from Krim there to recognize, just pull that flag away. You saw Enable do that earlier on. 4th phase. Goonjar's going to fall. Looney with a big kill, but he falls. Nature gets revenge on him, but both flags will be returned, and Sharp may actually just have to go for a pull here. And if he forces his pull side, this actually could be an advantageous gunfight for Sharp. Teammate is going to return the flag, and see, Sharp running middle here is pretty tough.
And that was a big kill from Looney.
Yeah, his teammates are winning every single gunfight. You can't ask for more for Sharp.
Last man up is going to be Nade. Nade is cleaned up. We go to Looney, and he is going to put that one in and right over to Goonjar as it's now tied up 1-1. I thought Goon was going to be able to pick up another kill and go straight for a second flagpole. Instead, it's going to be OpTic with control of their base, and TK reestablishing dominance over here on poolside.
45 seconds left, though. In fact, 34 seconds left now. It's tied 1-1. OpTic Gaming on bad side. It isn't looking good for TK going into that second half. They needed at least a 2, maybe even a 3 flag lead. They're going to need to be very aggressive off the break. That's the key to CTF retreat on the bad side, I feel. You saw Aware do it. You kind of seen Denal do it as well. On that bad side, you just need to flood the enemy base. You need to make something happen in the first 30 seconds.
And in my opinion, TK is just going to have to do what they've done all tournament long, which is clutch up.
Yeah.
In those stalemates. You're definitely going to see a stalemate or two next round. Nade shot, 3 seconds left. Won't have any time to get that one back home. But they're going to need to clutch up. They need to win the 1v1s when it comes down to the stalemates. They need to protect their flags better because they had 3 scoring opportunities, and it was just big plays from individual players on OpTic Gaming that kept this score close.
Looking at that scoreboard, Looney 14 and 11. You've got, what, Gunjar 10 and 12 as well. But this now is the even more important side, I feel, for Gunjar. Playing on the bad side, those gunfights, if he starts losing gunfights to Formal and loses pool control, OpTic is just going to steamroll through.
Yeah, Gunjar was positive when he was at 9 kills as well, I want to point out. He kind of finished 1 and 3. We'll see what's going to happen with him off the break. He's going to go poolside nades all over him. He's going to need lots of help. Sharp is up top pool, and he's going to pick up 1. Player down low, that's Krim. Shots into him. Goon there to support, cleans that one up, and Looney is going to get aggressive. So a nice start here. But OpTic all spawning up in their base. Nade shot going to stop the flag route. And now there's just one more cleanup kill. Nade's going to go down. Formal last man up, though. And that was a huge one. Goon had 2 players to support him on that left side.
Now, that was the aggressive push you wanted to see from TK. They've actually sent 2 more players on that overextend, and 2 are going to have to drop back towards that flag. And there's going to be a big gunfight now for Theory to actually try and win. In fact, I think Gunjar was there in support. He shuts down Nade shot. So everything may just settle down now for a little bit. Okay.
Like I said earlier, I want to see a Game 5. I'm not afraid of telling you guys what we want here in the casting booth. I know a lot of you fans out there wanted it as well, but OpTic Gaming really not as strong as I expected in the opening minute. In fact, it's going to TK here.
That often happens on the bad side, though, I feel, for the first minute at least, just because teams do exactly what we were kind of touching on, and they just play really aggressive. And then OpTic Gaming just try and just get over that first minute, and then they can go for that setup on poolside. And that's the key. Gunjar so far for the first minute and a half bucket has been locking down pool.
Gunjar doing great work over there. Theory trying to chase this flag carrier. It goes to Krim. Krim gonna fall. Scump's gonna fall as well. And there is Nade shot to keep the rally alive. We're gonna go to Formal, his lead blocker. Formal watching the flank, and there are 3 people spawning right up around Nade. There's a 2-1 lead now for OpTic after that cap. Nice job by OpTic to just all run to that flag and rally it home.
Yeah, they recognize the importance of that flag. Oh, however, one player has snuck through.
The Sneaky Beavers Theory.
He's just allowed a player to run directly past him, but that's going to mean nothing if his teammates don't win these gunfights. It's all good and well just trying to pull that flag and go for a hero play, but everyone from TK currently down, and they're left with a difficult decision. At this point, when you don't have control of your base, it may actually be better just overextend and help through with that counter pull, and that's what they're doing.
Now it's about crossing over and getting the kills at pool. You see Sharp. He is going to be the farthest pushed up player, going to try and get sneaky. Now, last time you saw 3 members rotate back with the flag carrier. This time, OpTic forced to go for a return. So they're going to spread out a little bit more. Sharp needs to go big here. He's got 3 players surrounding him after giving up his position. Nice rotation back by OpTic to keep his flag safe.
I mean, this stalemate's good for OpTic Gaming right now. They have 2.5 minutes left. They're up 1 flag. They can just bleed out that clock. You don't want to park the bus, though, because if TK go clutch, it's a tied game. So you will see maybe 1 or 2 players try and push him, and that's what's happening actually right now. Gunjar may need to win a gunfight, which I believe his teammate actually did. So right now, still all even.
Now there is 1 OpTic player. Down low, it's going to be Krim6 trying to get this return. He's picked up 2 kills, actually on a 5 streak here.
Just flood it.
This is number 6. Goon is getting tagged up. Teammates flooding in from Art Lobby, and it looks like we're going to see some support for TK. Looney going to clear out the base. Still a minute 55, but it's OpTic with the lead. Team Kaliber needs to get the return, and you can see starting to get a little bit desperate here as they will now send all 3 players leaving their flag carrier all alone. I actually like the aggression here. There's the return, and Theory's going to get it in. 1:40 to play, and we're all tied up at 2 apiece.
Again, those intro kills for that pool push. First of all, Looney with the stun over immediately hit the flag carrier and his 1 player in support. So they were pretty much useless. Then he runs in and finds 2 kills. The rest of his team can just trade kills at that point. Really good stuff from Team Kaliber.
Interesting play by Nade shot. All of his teammates getting pushed back at the base. He tries to go for the flagpole, and that was a huge stop. Scump on Goon is going to stop the momentum here from Team Kaliber. No. They had an opportunity to take that court side.
Looney in a really good position in that Towels area. Gunjar's going to have to stay out of space, though. Last 65 seconds left. TK do not want to throw this away. They've done so well to hold on in this CTF retreat game, and overtime would be great for them, but Sharp's going to fall. Crimson's going to spring into life now.
Big kill here,
and
they're going to
get it. That was Looney. But again, poolside, so important now for TK in the last 50 seconds. There he's running directly past someone. Nadeshot's going to kill him in the back.
Nadeshot, one last opportunity, it looks like, and he will not get very far. So there's still 40 seconds. Anything could happen. You've seen caps as short as 34 seconds long, and we'll see who's able to get it. TK, too strong of defense. They're going to force overtime.
I wouldn't say that just yet. Maven did that yesterday, and then all of a sudden there was a flag cap.
It's done, man.
You calling it?
It's done.
Yeah, you're right. Looking at that map, 24 seconds left now. I think it's definitely fair.
What is the fastest cap out of all of the regular season matches that you've cast?
I'd be curious.
What is the absolute fastest you have seen on
I would be curious to actually find the official time on that. I think me and Matt saw one in 15 seconds. But I assume you could do that quickly if you have overclock. That's obviously one of the tough decisions the player. You have to decide, when are you going to use that overclock? Are you going to use it to get to the enemy flag, or are you going to use that on the way back to your flag? Of course, we saw replays twice this event get maybe 1 second shy of a flag cap in 2 CTFs, both on this map.
Theory with your round-ending kill cams are going to get 2.
I'm really impressed that TK managed to hold on. I really am, especially on a map like Retreat.
They're clutch, man. That is the key word to describe them this weekend.
How clutch are they? Are they going to take this in overtime?
They're 60% clutch.
60. Why did you just pull that number out of? They're 60% clutch. Yeah, so 85% clutch. Okay, let's just throw digits at people.
You asked for a number. I gave it to you. So here we go. We got Scump opening things up. He's going to hit that stun, and he's going to be making his move across the map, cutting through towels. They're going to lose 2 at the start as it's Nadeshot and Krim dropped by TK. TK already in the base. Big kill about to go down. Scump is on the flank, though. And Krim needs to get this kill on Looney. Looney gonna get stopped right over the wall. Big kill by Krim, but there's plenty more here on poolside.
Sharp just went so big with a 2-piece.
Kujar's gonna cover Lobby. And no, Formal's gonna stop that. Sharp.
They should cap this flag.
Trying to boost this home.
There's one player from OpTic Gaming that's pushed through towards ring. However, Scump needs to go big with a 2-piece. Not gonna happen. A TK, surely no! The flag is stopped! The flag is stopped! They get it
there
though!
It is.
They do get it though! The cameraman getting a little bit eager. That shows the players of the gameplay. But they were able to get it 48 seconds. That is extremely quick. You know that, what was it you said, 60% clutch?
That
could be 80% clutch.
Gunjar just punched that one in to close out that round. OpTic needs to answer back. 45 seconds is plenty of time to work with here, but they need to open up perfect. Last time it was TK with the first 2 bloods. That set everything in motion.
Oh, and Crimsic's going to win that first gunfight. And 2 players from TK watched the overextend, and they didn't push through. That could actually cost them here massively. They're going to have to
chased, Looney!
Oh, that's a big kill from Looney. That really was, because I said TK opened that up a little bit questionable there. You know that OpTic Gaming going to flip for pool control. It's so important. 20 seconds left. Can Team Kaliber hold on? Gunjar's going to fall. This is the last push for OpTic Gaming. 15 seconds left. The flag has been pulled. It's going to be Scumpy. Can he get over the wall? No, he can't! Team Kaliber are taking this one to a game 5.
What a performance by TK, taking our #1 seed the distance here in the winners bracket finals. We have 1 game left.